Half a day, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Buenas. Bananas y duas. Half a day. Half a day. Viva one. Good morning. I'd like to thank everyone for being here today for the ribbon cutting ceremony for the Route 5 Rehabilitation and Reconstruction Project. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, and before we start, I'd like to acknowledge some people that are with us here today, and we'll start off with the Governor Lilio Guerrero. We have the Honorable Joshua Tenorio. And although he's not here, I'd like to just acknowledge the Honorable Dale Alvarez, Mayor of Santa Rita Sumay. We have the Vice Mayor of Papagat, Mr. Chris Barron. And also, I'd like to acknowledge the Mayor of Papagat, Mr. Kevin Suswico. We do have the Mayor of Talafofo, God's Country, the Honorable Vicente S. Tidegway. The Acting Director of the Department of Public Works, Ms. Linda Evanes. And from the Program Management Team, we have Mr. Lyndon Kobayashi, Mr. Jimmy Rowland, Mr. Ethan Malone, Mr. Jeff Miller, and Mr. Ken Rickman. Today, the contractor for this project is Infratech International. The construction manager was Duenas Camacho and Associates, and the designers were EMSCO Engineering Consultants. So we'd like to kick off the ceremony today with some welcome remarks from the acting director, Ms. Linda.
Buenas and holiday. Welcome to the beautiful village of Santa Rita. First and foremost, congratulations to the residents of Santa Rita, Papagat, and our neighboring villages on your brand new, beautiful, constructed, and safer Route 5 roadway. Your patience throughout this long-awaited project is greatly appreciated. We would also like to thank and acknowledge our Governor of Guam, Lourdes A. Leon Guerrero, and the Lieutenant Governor of Guam, Joshua F. Tenorio, for prioritizing this long-awaited project. We also extend our appreciation to Ms. Rochelle Takara and our DOT FHWA partners who funded this project, and to our contractor Infratech International and the Program Management Construction Management Team from DPW Highways Division, the WSB and DCA. With this completion of this project, we are pleased to report to you that we are continuing our infrastructure investment efforts within this immediate area to provide safer streets and improve the quality of life for our communities and our island residents. With the reconstruction and widening of Route 17 Cross Island Road, we are happy to report that the design for Route 17 project is completed and that we are currently in the process of identifying and securing funds for this construction. Congratulations to all, and thank you for your continued support.
Thank you, Ms. Linda, and of course, we'd like to acknowledge the hard work of the employees of the Department of Public Works Highway Division, Mr. Pat Jose Kinata, and all of the fine employees of the Highway Division of the Department of Public Works. I'd like to ask Mayor Ben Tidegway to come and say a few remarks on behalf of the mayors and the Mayor's Council, which, by the way, today is Wednesday, and they normally have a Mayor's Council meeting, so that's why I'm sure. Yeah.
behalf of Mayor Joe Alvarez, thank you for joining us this morning for this occasion. What we see here are tangible evidence that things are moving forward. We will continue to move forward as we go down the future. Again, welcome to this occasion, and we look forward to more progress. And I'm pretty sure that State Government here will provide evidence that he will continue this project all the way up to Washington, up that go That's right. Thank you again for joining us this morning, and let's keep moving forward. Okay. Viva!
Thank you, Mayor Tadegui. I'd like to ask the Lieutenant Governor of Guam to come up and say some remarks also.
Thank you, Mayor. I live in Talofofo, so I talk to him all the time, and I actually am one of the users of this road. You know, when you live where I live and you're going to Hagåtña, you have two options. But going down Route 4, you might know, is a lot of traffic. It can be, although the distance on this side is a little longer, sometimes it's faster, and it just kind of shows all the different things, the reasons why we have to really make some improvements. This Route 5 is being done pretty much ahead of when it was originally planned. At one time, we were looking at defense access road funds to complete this. For many reasons, it wasn't a stated priority, or at least it wasn't elevated to that priority by the Department of Defense. And we knew that this road could not survive any longer. For years, this actually was one of the worst roads on Guam. And as you know, it's so surprising, this road also leads to critical defense infrastructure on the island. Such a surprising thing. And in many ways, you think it's kind of evident sometimes when you have planning activities all the way around, it doesn't seem to make sense. So Public Works went in with the governor in mind instruction to make sure that we lift this project up and get this done for the people of Guam faster than was expected. Now, when Mayor Tadegui was explaining Route 17, that is now one of the worst roads on Guam. And when Linda was up here talking about this, we're so pleased, you got it, we're so pleased that the design work's done. So our vision for Route 17, of course, is an improved road, a very reliable road, but it's also going to become a tourist attraction because we have bike lanes designed along Route 17. That is going to be a game changer, and it's going to provide our people an opportunity to really do their bicycling in a very safe way. And when Linda talked about us looking for funds, what we're doing is we're working now, we're now elevating this project, working with the Federal Highway Administration, and the first time in many years going out for a Garvey bond so we can advance this project and get this done. That is going to be a very good project for the entire island, and for sure that project is going to serve the people of Hagåtña and Talofofo, especially those that work for Department of Defense. A lot of people out there, military service members and families and our local retirees, use that so that they can access to get to work, but also access to services. For the village of Agin, I want to recognize our vice mayor here, not necessarily on the federal highway side, but we have planned improvements that Public Works is doing. There's a lot of flood mitigation that is occurring. You know that there's some very vulnerable areas in the RR Cruz and Finili areas. And those are ways, and fortunately with the help of WSP, we've been looking at those and coming up with solutions so that we can fast track some improvements for the people of Hakat as well. So mayors, congratulations on all of this progress, and Mayor Tadegui, you're correct, we're moving forward and moving for more progress. And I'm just so pleased that, of course, the linchpin in this work has been our governor. So it's my honor to introduce to you the governor of Guam, Rivers Young.
very much, Josh. Half a day. What a great day, huh? I wore my yellow bright shirt because I'm bringing sunshine to the village of Santa Rita and Talafalfo. No, really, this is an exciting day for all of us. This is a long, many years, decades of long-awaited patience and tolerance and time to get this done. And it's a very remarkable day today to say to you, here is your highway now. Keep it safe. You know, when we look at our whole island, right? And we look at what do we want to do as a community? What is it why are we working so hard? We're working so hard because we want to provide the kind of life that our family, ourselves, and our children deserve. And you might think, how is this road related to that, right? Well, what do we do every day when we get up? We get dressed, we get in our car, and where do we go? We go on the roads, right? So roads are very crucial to the daily business operations and quality of life of our people. And Josh and I, when we took office, we were very concerned about the safety of the roads. And we said, how do we provide the monies for the safety to build and progress these roads? And we thought, well, we have to stabilize the government's finances first. And we did that. As a result of that, we were able to get money, right, to fund a lot of these roads through the highway funds and through the general fund and through the surplus and all that. But that's important because we cannot make progress if you don't have the finances to do it. Josh talked about going out for Garvey Vaughn, and I just want to say we will not have any difficulties getting investors. I'll tell you, when we go out into the bond market, we sometimes have 2-3 times the volume of investors that come to the table. We sometimes have more than what we really want. And that is because they understand and they see the economic strength of Guam. And that is why we got a good rating in Moody's rating. How is that all related? Because it's related in this sense. Because when we go out for the bond market, the investors will say, hey, let's invest in Guam because they're very stable people. They know how to run their island and their operations. And look at all the good roads that they've seen. To me of progress is how well your roads are. It is really. You might take it for granted, but that's what it is. It's an indicator. And so when we look at the whole island, you'll see a lot of road construction in the north, you'll see it in the central, and you'll see it in the south. We are working very hard to provide you the safety so your daily travels with your family and your precious children in your car is provided with the kind of road that you need to get from A to B. So I want to especially thank DPW and especially thank the leadership of the Lieutenant Governor because, like he said, I said, Josh, you take care of the roads. And what is he doing? He's taking care of the roads. He really is. I mean, I'll tell you, Mayor Alvarez was in his office almost every day. And I'll say, Josh may fix the road and he'll stop coming to your office. And there he is. He fixed the road. Now we don't even see him. So, right, that's a good sign because now he's satisfied. And he's working for the constituents and most importantly for the safety of our residents. So I just want to thank the Lieutenant Governor. I want to thank DPW. I want to thank also Monica and her team. And of course, all the construction people, the architect people, the consultants, all play a vital role in getting this road done. And many more, like the mayor says. Many more. Our goal is to do the whole island by the end of fiscal year 2026. Thank you again for your support and thank you for all your help. And let's continue working and making our roads safe for our people of Guam. So this is my support.
is a bright day and a bright future for DPW and all of Guam, especially in our highway infrastructure. I'd just like to acknowledge and say that the director of the Department of Public Works, Vince Ariola, says his regrets. He's off island, but I know that he's here in spirit. The next item on our agenda is the ribbon cutting. So I would just like to ask Lieutenant Governor Tenorio, Vice Mayor, Governor Linden, let's move out to the garland and we'll cut the ribbon. Okay, thank you very much. We do have Ramara Cruz, who's representing Mayor Alvarez, and she just stepped out to the ribbon cutting. So at the count of three, backwards, we'll cut the ribbon, please. 3, 2, 1. Viva! Viva Guam!
Okay, move back.
So, if I may ask, we can do an official photo. If you guys can just move forward, and then we'll ask the crew and of DPW so that we can have an official photo.
Before everybody ends up in the ditch.
Thank you. Who's from Infratech? Is Infratech on the picture?
That's right. Go, Robbie. You go to the car. You go. To the car. You go.